all of you? Am I audible? Am I audible for everybody? So please confirm it. Yes. Right. Yes, Hassan Ali. Yeah, Hassan Ali. Happy birthday, Hassan Ali. God bless you. All the best. On behalf of my class, all our students, and I am blessing you. Good health, good wealth, and happy, prosperous, happy birthday for all of you. Right. So all of them are wishing you happy birthday. Personally, right. Good day. Right. Enjoy. Fine, ma. So let us move to the further. Right, dear students. Let's start with the further discussion. Further discussion, my dear students. Yeah. So let us move to the further discussion to this topic. Last class, we have already started with a topic name called what, ma? Python with Oracle. In that, we started the steps communication between Oracle, and then we went for this type of explanation I gave. Steps for this Saturday class, I hope. Communication between Python and Oracle database. And now it is a time to enter into the further today. So we are going to enter. Let's start, my dear students. What is the need of database, ma? All of you, please tell me what is the need of the database. Everybody, what is the need of the database? Very good. Data persistency to store the data permanently. To store the data permanently, we go for this type of information, right? Yes. Good. Next, is it files are preferred or database concepts are preferred? Database is preferred or files are preferred? Database is preferred. Okay. Database is preferred because it is designing the easy to query the data. Security is provided, and a large volume of data can be done. So did you understand the steps, my dear students? Is the steps are clear for all of you? Yes. Now I'm going to say import. First step I'm going to explain. Now I'm going to give you the explanation now. Let us start the explanation here. First step I'm going to enter. First step I'm going to discuss. Import, right? This type of concept. So what is this import meaning is? Very, very easy. And don't take much time of it. To communicate, first step I'm going to do. If a Python program, and it is easy for you to understand, if Python program want to communicate with, just let me reduce, my dear students, just, okay. Yeah. If a Python program want to communicate with what? Databases of Oracle database software. First, we must install Oracle database software. Then first we must install what? First we must install what? I must say we must install cx_oracle. We must install. Yes, installed it. Okay. How we must install cx_oracle, and we must import. How do you install? You already know. Which tool we are using? Pip. You already installed in our system, right? All of you installed in your PC. Yes. So now I am writing as an example statement here. Import cx_oracle. See, dear students, cx_oracle. Yes, it is installed and imported also. Second step I am going for. This is a very, very, very important concept. All of you should be so careful enough to understand this discussion. To understand this discussion, you must be so careful enough to understand this one. Python program must get connection from Python program must get connection from Oracle database. Must get connection from where? Oracle database. How to get the connection from Oracle database? See, my dear students, let us take one small paint screen here. Paint. This is my Python program, dear students. Yes, ma, no problem. Abhijit. First, we are going to Oracle. Later, I will go for what? Later, we'll go for MySQL. Okay. Yes, this is called a Python program. Yes, my dear students, carefully try to understand, ma. Don't take much time of it. Python program. This is a first program called Python program we are taking. Yeah, this is called Oracle database. Oracle's database, Oracle DB. So it was installed in one of the mission. Assume that mission number 2. This is called mission number 1. So if mission number 1 want to communicate with mission number 2, dear students, please wait for 1 minute. I will just download one small software, ma'am. That is Zoom it. Okay, my dear students. Yeah, let us cancel that. Fine. Right, ma. Let us move to the further. Now here, this pointer purpose, I just installed one software, that is Zoom it. No problem, ma. That is cancelled it. Now, Python program want to communicate with Python. This lining purpose, I just took one software that is called Zoom it we can call. So getting this part of it, what I'm going to say, my dear students, it is a mission number 1, mission number 2. Simple. Think like this. If you want to come to my home, just think. If you want to come to my home, what you should do? Understand. If you want to come to my home, first you will come to Hyderabad. Okay, that is the first point. You will come to Hyderabad. Hyderabad is called what? Assume that it is a mission. It is one mission. In that, I am there at certain place. So you will come to the Hyderabad, and in the Hyderabad you will come to my house. That is house number is required. In simple word, if a Python program want to communicate with any one of the database, if any of the other mission, if any of the other program, first you need to locate the name of the mission. Am I correct? You want to go to the college. First you need to locate what? College name. Once you locate the college name, in that college name, you will enter into the college name. And after that, you are going to enter into, they will ask you which college you are. They will check your ID and all those things. Similarly, if a Python program want to communicate with any one of the mission where a database is stored, we will use some details. We need to pass it. What are the details, DNS. First word is called DNS. It is the first time you are hearing the word called DNS. That is a very, very important word. DNS is a full form, your favorite answer, domain naming service. Domain naming service. Okay, DNS, domain naming service. Yes, very, very simple, domain naming service. What is this DNS meaning is? DNS is the name of the mission. It is a name of the mission. Yes, ma, D. John, listen. DNS is the name of the mission. Is the name of the mission. Name of the mission. Where database software. Where database software installed. Database software resides. I can say the word called resides. See, the first time you are hearing the word called resides, because in Django also you will come across this DNS. You will come across this DNS. Learn in the Python itself. DNS is the name of the mission where database software resides. Where database software resides. Dear students, the default name of the DNS, every mission will have a name. The default name of the mission, the default name of the mission, the default name of the DNS, the default name of DNS of every mission, of what? Every mission is localhost. Is called what? Localhost. Localhost, this is called localhost. The default DNS of every mission is called a localhost. The default DNS of every mission is localhost. Okay. So what is the name of this mission? What is the name of this mission by default? Localhost. That means in my PC database is located. What is the name of the mission where your database resides? Localhost. Okay. Now, sir, it is a name. Localhost is a default DNS. It is called a default DNS, my dear students. Yes. So you are going to the default DNS, nothing but a mission name. Instead of that, you can also pass IP address. IP address. It is nothing but internet protocol address. Internet protocol address. See, dear students, these words are required even in my network programming also. Network protocol address. Network protocol address. This I am going to teach you. Networking concept in Python I am going to explain you. Network programming in Python I am going to explain you. Be careful and try to understand these things more and more easily. So, internet protocol address we are going to discuss. Internet protocol address I am going to maintain. So there I am going to maintain this information. What is it? DNS is the name of the mission where database software resides. So internet protocol address, it is one of the four parts. I am writing 4 parts. Numerical address of a computer. Default numerical address of a computer. Default numerical address of a computer. Default numerical address of a computer where database software resides. 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 The default IP address of every PC. The default IP address of every machine is 127.0.0.1. The default IP address of every machine is 127.0.0.1. The default IP address of every machine is 127.0.0.1. That means a machine can get the connection from the database in 2 ways. One is either based on DNS you can use, or you can use what? IP address also you can use. What is the IP address of this machine? 127.0.0.1. This is called IP address. If you want to come to my place, you need an address, or you need the common well-known name. You can go to the college, Osmania University. It is like a DNS. You can go to the address of Osmania University. That is called IP address. So I can locate the machine in how many ways? Number 1, machine name. Number 2, address. Very good. Okay. I'm coming to this machine localhost. Okay. I need to access what? Okay, in this machine, who are there? Database is there. To access the database, compulsory I need to pass what? Username I need to pass, because database is a secured or not. Secured. I need to pass what? Scott. I need to pass username. In my system, what is the username? Scott. You need to pass what also? Password also you need to pass. Password also you need to pass. What is the password here? Tiger you need to pass. Tiger you need to pass. Okay. Username you need to pass. Password. When I am coming to see, you are coming to Naresh IT. In that you are showing your ID card. That is nothing but you are validated. Whether you are a particular valid student or not, they will be showing to you. Are you following, students? Yes. Next, you need to pass this Oracle database. One small one you need to understand, Ma. One small one you need to understand. Next, you need to pass a service ID. Service ID means on what name the Oracle database is running on your place. On what name Oracle, because this is little difficult for you. Service ID means on which name this Oracle database is available on your name. For example, Mono, port number not necessary here. In Java it is required. Here it is not necessary. In Oracle it is not necessary. In Python with Oracle not necessary. When you go to JDBC of Java programming, you require there. Now come on to the point of service ID. Service ID, nothing but on which name this Oracle database is installed. There is nothing but in my system, the hardware engineer has installed it as on what name? ORCL. It is nothing but a nickname of Oracle database they gave, ORCL. Simple. So Piyush Kumar is a original name. Original name is a Piyush Kumar is a original name. So how the house people will call, how the family members will call Piyush? They will call it as a Piyu. Piyu. Am I correct, Piyush? Nickname, short name. On which name they will call? On which name? They will call you on a short name. Abhijit Das. Abhi they will call. That is nothing but what? Short name. Any person you take it. Service name is nothing. On which name the Oracle database is available. These are the 4 details you need to pass it. Let us come. How easy to do it? If a Python program, see my dear students, I'm writing the explanation here. If a Python program want to communicate with Oracle database, want to get the connection from where? Oracle database. From where? Oracle database. If a Python program want to get the connection from Oracle database, then we use a function called what? Get. We use a predefined function called connect. What is the function name? Connect, which is present in CX underscore Oracle module. If a Python program want to get the connection from Oracle database, then we use a predefined function called connect function. What is the function name? Connect function, which is present in CX underscore Oracle module. My dear students, tell me syntax. I'm going to take syntax. Come on, ma. Syntax. I'm going to write it. Yes. Variable name is equal to. Come on. CX underscore. I forget. How do you call? Connect is the function present in this module. How do you call it? I forget the syntax, please. Yes, please. CX underscore. What is the function name? Oracle Oracle dot connect function, there I need to pass it. Within that username, see my dear students, username slash password, or I can write simply connection URL. I will write it connection URL. Sir, what is the connection URL? See my dear students, here connection URL is equal to connection URL is equal to connection URL is equal to, I am writing connection URL is equal to what? You need to pass. What is that? You need to pass username slash password at the rate localhost, that is nothing but DNS. I can write the word called what? DNS. I can also write IP address slash service ID. I will tell you how to see the service ID, how to find the service ID. You can also say like this, or see my dear students, I say connection URL is equal to, I'm writing like this. What is it? Connection URL is equal to username, password, IP address. I will say what? IP address and a service ID. IP address and a service ID. Sir, what is an example? And one more thing is connection URL, you got it. Here, what is the variable name? I will write it here only. Here, variable name is an object of every object contains what internally? Come on, ma. Every object internally contains what? Class. Super. Yes, very good. Class will be there. Is an object of. I will write it. Is an object of. I will write class, comma, cx underscore Oracle dot connection. Dot what? Connection. What is connection? Is a class in where in this module. Cx underscore Oracle is the name of the module. Inside of it, we have a connection class. Hence, variable name is an object of connection class, which is present in this module. Come on to the point of it. Example I am writing. Example I am writing. What is an example here? Very easy. How do you create? Come on to the point. CON object. Connection object is equal to any variable name. Connection object is equal to CX underscore what? Oracle dot connect function. Tell me, what is the username? Yes, I am waiting. Scott. What is the password? Slash. Tiger at the rate of what is that? Localhost slash ORCL. Sir, how do you know that ORCL? How do you find out from our system? Please, my dear students, all of you verify. Look at all of you. Wait, I will go to Oracle in my system. Oracle here, SQL plus. Take it as SQL plus. There it is asking. Yes, my dear student, for you to understand, I will increase the font little bit fast. Yes, I will take it. Bold fonts. Say okay here. See, I say Scott, and then Tiger. See that it is done. To find the service ID, it's a universal syntax. It is a Oracle statement. Select star from global underscore name. See that. Select star from global underscore name. See that. Enter key. See that global underscore name. ORCL is present. So I will give you this statement also for you. As a note point, I will give you. What is the note point, please? to find service ID, service ID, service ID of Oracle database, we use the following. Query. Database knowledge is required. What is it? See, select star from. Don't execute this string under our current prompt. It is under SQL prompt. Go to Oracle and you need to apply. This is ORCL. This is called what? Service ID. This is called our service ID. Here ORCL is called, here I am writing, here ORCL is called what? Service ID. Service ID. I hope you are understanding this. You can also write in other way as I can say R. Now I am writing something like this. Connection object is equal to of what? 127.0.0.1 Scott Tiger at the rate 127.0.0.1 ORCL. To get the service ID of Oracle database, we use the following, the query. Select star from global underscore name ORCL. Here ORCL is called what? Is called service ID. I hope that, dear students, is my statement is okay. Because of this, I can write one statement here. What is the statement? Print of Python program got connection from Oracle database, Oracle DB. Yes, ma. See how I wrote like this. Unit write small quotation. CX is small, ma. CX is small. O capital. Let me write the program. Can I write a program of this? Can I write the program? Yes. So first of all, is the second step is clear? Is the second step is a big explanation I gave you. So which function you are using to get the connection? Super. Connect function. Let's go. Without late. Others and Python. Yes. Look at all of you, dear students. Connection test. Vara connection test. Oracle connection test .py. Oracle connection test .py. There I will say first point. I forget. What I forget, ma? Which step? Import. CX underscore. Super. CX underscore Oracle. This is called step number one. Next, I will say con obj. Some name, kvr obj is equal to cx underscore Oracle dot connect of Scott slash tiger at the rate localhost. See, my dear students, localhost slash ORCL. Beautiful. So I am writing here step number two. Print of Python program gets or Python program got connection from Oracle database, Oracle DB. Python program got connection from Oracle DB. Let us, dear students, save this code. My dear students. Yes, simple. Right? Oracle connection test.py. Right. Yes, ma. Harsha. Some student name, Harsha Vardhan or something. So you can change my password also, you can change. So that you can take care in your Oracle course when you are learning. So that type of experiments we can do it. Okay, na? So since we are dealing with the programming, So please take care about the existing username and password. Okay. So we will in Python, in Oracle course, you try to learn that. Okay. Right. Let us go for save this code. Yes, saved. Coming to the command prompt, my dear students. Yes, G colon caviar here, Python 6 p.m. Say Python with Oracle. Yes, Python with Oracle. Yes, now say dir, you have the program called what? Oracle connection test.py. Say cls py Oracle connection test.py. Oracle connection test.py. 1 minute, ma. So here Oracle connection test.py. Yes, sir. See that, ma. See that no module named cx underscore Oracle. No module named cx underscore Oracle. I hope it is installed or not. Okay. So already installed, na? So why this error is coming? Why this error is coming, ma? Why this error is coming? Okay. Right. No problem. Let us go to once. Let us go to once and say once I will go for it. Pip. I will install once. Pip install. Pip install. What is that? Cx underscore Oracle. Cx. Okay. Pip is not found. Set path is equal to that entire story. That entire story. Go to the Python things. Yes, sir. Go to that place. Yes, Python. Yes, there it is. Where is it, ma? Python. Was it there or not? Oh, Python is not there. Huh? Python software there or not there, ma? Python. Maybe yesterday I just went for something different. Yeah, Python software is not there. Okay, no problem. Not there. Okay, not a problem. So let us take yes, www.python.org. Yes, ma, Python 3.10. Python 3.10. No problem. Because we got yesterday little bit problem now. That's why. Yes, say run, add to the path, install now. Yes. So it is getting installing. Now, yes, ma, successfully installed. Say close. Yes, let's go to that. G colon cd caviar Python. I hope it was okay. Pip install. Here only I will install cx underscore Oracle. Cx underscore Oracle. Yes, it is installed, ma. It is installed. See, directly. This is a progress bar because it was not there. No? That's why progress bar came. Now it is available. Okay, now go there because I need not to set the path here. Why? Because I had one small discussion with me. What is that? There is a methodology called what? Add to the path or not? Did you remember that? I just tick the word called what? Add to the path. Did you remember? Did you remember, students? All of you? That's why, is it necessary to set the path? Is it necessary to set the path? No. No, no, no. Very good. Very good. Super. Now go. CD. Yeah, KVR, Python. 6 p.m. CD, Python here, Oracle. Now say py, Oracle connection test. See that? Super. Python program got connection from Oracle DB. Such a fast it came. Such a fast it came. Are you getting my point? Is it understandable? Yes. Shall I move to the second step? Is the steps are easy to understand or difficult to understand? Is it easy to understand or difficult to understand? Easy. Everybody should feel more easy, because this is one of the most important for you in your project level. Okay, understood. Yeah. So next, the third step I'm going to talk about it. Third step. What is the third step here? Create an object of cursor object in Python. Once a connection object is successful, I must go for what? Creating the cursor object. Create an object of cursor in the Python program. Yeah. What is the use of cursor? Why do we create an object of cursor? The purpose of cursor object in Python program is that it carry the query from Python program to the database software, and brings the result of the query from database software to what? Python program. It acts as a vehicle between two endpoints. It is a bidirectional communication component. It acts as a driver between Python program and database software. Right? Now I am writing. The purpose of creating. Here I am writing the purpose of creating cursor object. The purpose of creating cursor object. The purpose of creating cursor object is that to carry. The purpose of creating cursor object is that to carry. What is that? To carry what? The query. To carry the query. From where? From Python program. Comma. And brings the to Python program to database software. And brings the result from where? Database software to the Python program. Hence, an object of Python, an object of driver. Hence, an object of driver acts as an object of cursor. Cursor acts as driver between Python program and database software. Is it understandable? The purpose of creating cursor object is that to carry the query from Python program to the database software and brings the result from database software to the Python program. Hence, an object of cursor acts as a driver between Python program and database software. Right. So next line, to create an object of, first of all, is it clear? Is the purpose is clear? Why we create an object of cursor? Right? Is the purpose is clear for all of you? Compulsory question in the interview. What is the purpose of cursor? The purpose of creating cursor object is to carry the query from Python program to the database software and brings the result from database software to the Python program. Hence, an object of cursor acts as a driver between Python program and database software. Abhijit, like a mediator role. It's act like a mediator role. So we will use like a mediator role. Perfect. Now to create an object of cursor, we use a predefined function called cursor. Name of the function itself, cursor. We use a predefined function called cursor, which is present in cx underscore what? Oracle module. To create an object of cursor, we use a predefined function called cursor, which is present in cx underscore Oracle module. Yes. No more. See cursor. Cursor is small. Piyush. Cursor is small. Whatever I'm writing, you must carefully understand. Right. But cursor object is there in where? Cx underscore module only. But you need to say the cursor object, this is a function which is present in, I will write this word. Connection class of. Like this I need to write. Connection class of cx underscore Oracle module. That is the perfect word. How do you call it then? Syntax. I am using syntax. What is the syntax, please? All of you. What is the syntax? Yes, anybody else? Syntax, please. I'm interested. Present in where? Connection class. How do you call it? Object of connection. What is an object of connection? I got it. CON object. Connection object. Here I am writing CUR OBJ. Or I will write variable name is equal to connection object dot cursor. Connection object dot cursor. Simple ma. L is equal to list of. L dot append we are saying na? Append we are saying, right or not? What is L? L is an object of list. L dot append. Like that. No, mono, not like that. No, not like that. See, cx underscore Oracle dot connect gave you what? Connection object, right or not? Everybody, ma. Everybody. Cx underscore Oracle dot connect gives you what? Connection object. That connection object dot cursor object. That's what I'm saying. To create an object of cursor, we use a predefined function called cursor, which is present in connection class of cx underscore Oracle module. Connection object dot cursor. Which will give you the variable name. Like L is equal to list, L dot append. Here we will write it. Here, variable name is an object of what? Is an object of class cursor. See the beautiful word? Cursor. See, simple. Connect function gives the connection. Connection dot cursor will give you the cursor object. Example. Sir, what is an example, sir? What is an example? COUR cursor object is equal to CON obj dot cursor. Beautiful. So I can write a simple statement. What is a simple statement? Type of cursor obj is equal to comma type of CUR obj. What it will print, ma? What it will print? I say class cursor. Here, what is the type of connection object here? You can print of type of, I will show programmatically also, type of CON OBJ is equal to, comma, type of CON OBJ, what it is going to print? Class, what is this? Connection, class connection, class cursor. Now I'll go to my program. This is called a connection object. If you want, I can print there also. What is it, ma? Print of \n type of KVR OBJ is equal to type of KVR OBJ. Yes, execute once. See, my dear students, type of KVR OBJ is equal to class cx underscore Oracle dot connection. Connection is a class present inside of this module. Okay, go back to this point. It is not only KVR OBJ, CON also you can take it happily. Shortcut variable you take it. CON. Now you see connection object. I got it. Now connection object. Now I will take cursor object, cursor test, cursor object, cursor I want to create. I can write in same place only. Cursor test, CUR test or cursor test dot py. Okay, I got the connection type. Yes, so next step number 3. CUR is equal to CON dot cursor. Yes, print of what is that? Type of \t \n. I will write it \n type of CUR. This is called CON. I will write it CON. Yes, so previous program also, if you take care, CON, that is type of CON. Yes, here also type of CON. Yes, I got it. Cursor dot this one, type of cursor object is equal to, comma, type of CUR. Okay, now see that carefully. So here, yes, come on to the point. Py, see that, my dear students, see that type of cursor object, class cx underscore Oracle hyphen cursor. Is it understandable? Is it easy? Yes. Did you understand? I got the cursor program. I got everything. Connection program. This is called step number 3. Yes. Ready. Step number 1, importing module. Connection, I got it. Cursor, I got it. Now cursor is ready. It is a vehicle. It is a bus. Only passengers has to enter. Passengers are nothing but something like a query here. Query. See that output here. This is the one I got it. So if you want, I can put outputs also here. I will write it. Output I am writing. What is my output here? Like this. I just write like this. Yeah. So program is executed. I got that output. Right. Previous program also, if you want to place it, you can take it. This is another type of output for the previous program. This is the previous program output. Yes. This is a previous program output. Note this is. Right. Done. I hope that you are understanding what I am talking. So I hope that you are understanding. So with the program also, I am going to keep you here. Output also I am showing you. Dear students, is it clear? Shall I go to the next step? What is the next step? This I got it. Cursor object, got it. Beautiful. Next step is what? Execute, design the query and place that query in the cursor object, and then you see this. Design the query and place the query. That's it. Design the query and execute the query. That's it. That is my continuation part. Step number 4. Instead of writing such a big thing, I will write it. Design the query and execute. Design the query and execute the query. Execute the query. Execute the query. Yeah. So dear students, I'm going to say, what do you mean by query? You tell me. What do you mean by query? A query is a request. A query is a request or it's a question. It is a question to the database. So I'm talking about types of queries. I'm writing a separate point mark. Types of queries. Types of queries in Oracle. Types of queries in Oracle. I'm going to say types of queries in Oracle. Now I'm going to say types of queries in Oracle. Now I'm going to say easy, easy. There I'm going to say. There I'm going to say. A query, look at ma. A query, first of all, you concentrate on this area. Design the query and execute the query. To execute the query, I will write it. To execute the query, we use a predefined function called, predefined function called execute. See how easy. Execute. First function, connect function. Second function, cursor function. Next is called execute function, which is present in, see how easy this is, which is present in cursor class of cx underscore Oracle module. Cx underscore Oracle module. Actually, students, come on, one point you come, you see, connect function will give you what? Connect function will give you what? Connect. See, connect function will give you what? Object. Which object it is giving? Connection object it is giving. Connect, con it is giving. Con dot cursor is giving you what? Cursor is giving you what? Giving you what? Cursor object it is giving. Cursor it is giving. Cursor it is giving. Cursor. Okay. Cursor it is giving. Okay. Cursor dot execute. Cursor dot execute. And you need to pass the query. Beautiful. And it gives the result. This is not in the cursor. We will place this query. In the cursor, we will place this query. Execute function will go there along with cursor function. It will execute and bring the result back to the Python program. Are you getting? Connect function gives you connect object. Connect dot query cursor will give you cursor object. Cursor will bring the query and it will execute. Simple. To execute the query, we use a predefined function called execute, which is present in cursor class of cx underscore Oracle module. Okay, sir. What is the syntax? Here? Very, very simple. What is the syntax you see? Cursor object dot cur object, cursor object dot execute of, I will say query. Cursor object dot execute of query. What is that query? That is what I am going for. Types of queries in Oracle. Now I am writing a query is a request. Or it is a question to the database. It is a question to the database software. In MySQL, in MongoDB, wherever you go for it, query means query only. It is same. A question to the database. Software to perform certain operations on database software. To perform certain operations on database softwares. In Oracle, we have three types of queries. Three types of queries. Three types of queries. See how easy they are called? Three types of queries. Tell me, ma, all of you. No problem. Easy to understand. What are those queries? I will go for it. Now, my dear student, I am asking one question to you. Tell me, data stored in the form of what? In Oracle. This is called Oracle, right or not? Very good. Mono. This is called Oracle database. Data stored in the form of what? Tables. Everybody must confirm. Data stored in the form of what? Tables. Yes or no? Data must be stored in the form of what? Tables. Yes, a table. So before storing the data, what to create? What to create first? I want to know what to create first. Table. That is called one thing called physical level. And if I go to the DBMS level, physical level we can call physical level. That is nothing but I am creating the table. There I am going to create the table called student. Student is my table name. What it contains, sir? It contains STNO. Name of the student, name of the student, marks of the student, name of the student, marks of the student, number, name, marks, number, name, marks, number, name, marks, number, name, marks, number, name, marks. Okay. What is this? Is called a table, designing the table, creating the table. Okay, that is called a physical level. That is called a physical level. To create the table, we have certain operations. That is called here, there is data definition language. Under that first point I am talking, data definition, DDL statements, data definition language, data definition language, which we call it as a DDL. Yes, under the DDL, data definition language, DDL statements also we can call. Some of the people can also call it as DDL statement. What it will do, sir? It will create a table that will do what? Alter the table, and next is called what? Drop the table. Dropping is nothing but removing the table. Okay. After that, one more is there. One more is there. What is that? Another one I am talking about. I am talking about the second part of the statement. Second part of the statement. What is that? Data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. Yes, ma? That is called DML statements. Manipulation means what? Inserting the data. Go there, inserting the data. Like I want to insert the data called what? 10. So Hassan Ali is a birthday boy today. Hassan Ali. So, right, marks is called something like 77.77. This is called what? Inserting the data. That is called what? Second step is called logical level we can call. Logical level we can call. I can say next element also I can enter. Next 20. Piyush. I can write Piyush. I can write something like, some 77.77. Like that I can write many number of insert, delete, update. Under this, I will take it data manipulation language. Under that what we have? Here I am having something like this. A, insert. B is called what? Delete. And next to C is called what? Update. I will execute all of them. Okay. Because of this, I can insert the data, I can delete the data, I can update the data. I want to read the data. That is called view level. Third thing is called what? View level. Third, that is called view level. View level. View level. Under that view level, I'm going to talk about select. That is only one and only available. That is called select. Nothing but reading the data. That is nothing but what? Reading the data from table. From what? Table. Reading the data from the table. That is called what? View level. Third one is called view level. View level. View level. You can view the data. I can view the data. Any number of people. Like when you go to the any kind of come on to the point of it. What is that? When you go to the bus reservation system, it was already physical level is over. Physical level is already over, done. Logical level also, they inserted the bus information and they gave to us. You can see your bus reservation to where you want to go. You can go for your own thing. You have your own thing. I hope you are clear. Am I clear about that? View level. Am I clear about this, my dear students? Is it clear? Yes. Anything you take it. That's done. Coming back to this point, select. How many types of queries are there? How many types of queries are there, my dear students? How many types of queries are there? We have 2 types of queries, 3 types of queries are there. Data definition language, data manipulation language, and at view level, that is called reading the data from the table. Reading the data from the table. This is called another type of things. Right? So coming to the point of it, this is the one where you can understand. This is called view levels. We can call it as levels, types of queries. Each one I will execute in create, alter, drop, insert, delete, update. All these things I will execute. I will execute each and everything. Did you understand me? Right. Now I will go to the execution. Come on. Now I want to create a small program. Okay, dear students, I will go for it. And one more thing I just want to say, and today I'll stop at this stage because there is one small puja is there. Today is there is one small puja is there. That's why, with your permission, I will stop it. Right? So, will you? Ekadasi. Yeah, in my home there is some small puja is there, ma? Yes. So, if you don't mind, I will stop it. I'll continue it. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Good day. All the best. Please keep in mind, I will upload this information to you. Okay? Right. So, I will update it. I will send you these notes for you. Take care and then read these notes and tomorrow we will go for it. Right, Ma? All the best. Good day.